What's up, everybody? This is Jay, and this is about the Shy Season 3. If Trig is gay, will Jake move in? Now, I was wondering this question, and I was trying to put myself in the perspective of this young man, Jake. What is he, about 12, 13, 14? And how would he act coming from a hyper masculine, hyper male environment? How would he act and react if he moved in with his brother? I'm gonna get into that. Now, before I do, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 30k subs. I really would appreciate you helping me get to that goal. And if you like my reviews mixed with humor, hit that like and let's get into it. Now, we know that Trig is the season 3 new brother that was in jail in Kankakee, out of the picture. Now he's back. He wants a relationship with his little brother Jake because Reg is dead. Now he's supposed to be the oldest of the 3 brothers, but he has what we believe to be a transsexual is his mate. Now Reg was hyper masculine. He loved the ladies, nothing but beautiful women. He even had the pool party in the house. A lot of people forget this type of stuff, but this is what Jake grew up with. And even when Reg was smoking the blunt, got nothing but thick, fine, beautiful sisters around kissing him, which also, on a side note, wouldn't have made sense for him to be in the role that Trig is in. But anyway, when Jake messed up, he had this super thick, beautiful sister come over. Jake thought he was about to get some type of kiss or something, but instead he got some punishment. She kneed him in his little piss pump. Now that's because he was messing up in school, and that's the way that he was brought up by his brother. When you mess up, to be dealt with things. Now Reg, butt booty naked, got up smoking a blunt, checked him, chastised him. Then he got back into the pool and chilled with his ladies. This is the type of stuff that Jake was growing up with, okay, on a daily basis. Women, smoking, party. That's what he was growing up with. Now he's in another hyper male environment with Douda. You see, he checking Big Mike. He telling Big Mike what the deal is. Now he checking Jake over wearing shoes in the house. Old Douda Day, he runs things. He was a gangster. He still does get down. And he gives Jake a lot of freedom, but he's also very strict. He has rules to live by, like most men, and if you follow the rules, you all good. He's being taught responsibility, how to take care of things. And I'm not saying that Trig can't do that, but I'm just saying a person can get used to a certain lifestyle. You see, Jake, when he had his own time, was smoking and trying to get with the girls, and he talking about he smashed just like Reg taught him. But with Douda, he's very strict. How will Jake take that? Is Douda really there for him, or is he using Jake as a pawn for his election and political aspirations and just using him to show that, hey, I take care of kids too? But he did put him in a good school. He is trying to get the boy educated, okay? And he putting money in his pocket. He has him working at his pizza joint with his friends. So not only did he put money in his pocket, but he put on his 2 best friends. So Jake go to school with his best friend Kevin, and he worked with his other best friend Papa and Kevin at his spot. So why would he want to leave and go to a place in Kankakee where he knows nobody, with a brother he doesn't know that has a transgender mate, and he may not be comfortable with that because he was raised in a hyper male, hyper masculine environment, and he may look at that as not, hyper male may be looked at as weakness. You have to put yourself in the position of Jake. I don't want to see in the comments what grown people would say and what you would do. This is not about you. This is about Jake. I don't give a damn about Luke James. I'm talking about Trig. Do not talk about he's playing a role and all of that stupidness that people keep putting in the comments. Listen, okay? Now, based off of what they're going through, that's his best friend. Okay, he said that was his brother. Remember, Trig wasn't even about to help him. Even when he met Trig, he said baby steps. Okay, he wasn't in a rush to go and hang with Trig or move in. When Kev was talking to Trig and Trig called him a nigga, he said, "Hey, don't call me that." He got respect for Kev. He didn't say, "Hey, don't talk to my brother that way," or chill. He on Kev's side. Okay, now Imani did convince Trig to help. So maybe that may be an entryway for them to build a relationship, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they can use that as a way to Imani to maybe become friends with Jake. Maybe he will understand the situation better. I don't know. That's an option. But the way that Jake is raised in his mind, he damn near feels like he's grown. He getting coochie, he getting money, he basically running the streets. Now I will give Imani and Trig credit. They are not soft. They out there pulling hits, stick up like a young Clyde and Clyde crew, okay? They ended up going to the trap house, guns blazing, had Big Gordo at gunpoint, overweight Suge Knight, and they didn't have a problem with it. So I won't say that they are weak because of their situation, but perception is important. So as a young kid that he is, he may perceive it that way. Okay, and when he was talking with his brother, he didn't really want to help, and when he told him it wasn't there, he didn't try to like reach out or nothing. He just pulled off and left him standing there, which was kind of weird to me, because I mean, that's your little brother. You want him to move in, but you don't even want to help him. Time for some real talk, y'all. Favorite part of the show for a lot of people. Okay, now I'm gonna get into it. Now, some people gonna probably say in the comments, he won't have a problem with it. He was exposed to homosexuality through Kevin's moms. For those that's gonna think that or say that, it's not the same. Homosexuality between women is not looked at the same as a man and a woman. People can say, well, he's transgender. He may not have the parts, so he's a full woman. Okay, this stuff would have to be explained to him, and he would have to make up his own mind. Some people, no matter how many parts you remove or switch or you change under the hood, they will always perceive you to be a man. And that's just the truth of the matter. It may be unfortunate, but that's the reality. Just like I see in the comments all the time, gay people are around, and that's the reality. That's true. Everybody doesn't see everything the same. And as a young man that he is, you can't expect him to see the situation the same as a grown person. You can't expect to be typing in the comments or saying a perspective of a grown person when he's a young kid living in a hyper-masculine, hypersexual world in Chicago. I can relate. I was in his position at one time, and when you're around 13, 14, 15, everything is about money and women. That's it. And that's how it was, and that's what they do. Getting money, getting woman, you feel like you're a man at that age. And so, not to say that if he was with them, he wouldn't be able to do that, but he's getting money and he's getting women right now with where he is. So why would he want to leave what he knows and his best friends to go and stay in Kankakee? The only reason I would see that happening is if something tragic happens and he needed to get away. Because most people from Chicago that live in places like Kankakee or even in Indiana or any other place, they are leaving because a lot of stuff has gone down and they're tired of it. And that's fine. Maybe that may happen with Jake. We'll see. But I do not think that he would want to live with his brother for a couple reasons. Again, I'll go over the reasons. One, his best friends is in Chicago and he doesn't even know Trig. Two, he's getting money and he's getting girls, and that's his whole life right there. Why would he up in that for no reason? Three, again, he doesn't know Trig or Imani, and he doesn't know their situation either. How would he look at that situation. I think as a young teenager, he may not look favorably on that situation. He may not voice his opinions or concerns so much because they're older and grown and things like that. But he may talk to Kev and Papa about it, and they may say, hey, we don't want you to go anyway. And that situation may not be the best for you. People have to put themselves in other people's shoes. A lot of times people are saying what they would do. It's not what you would do, it's what this kid character would do. Not Mike Epps, because that's the kid's actual name, Mike Epps. But no, I'm not talking about that. Just like I said before in another video, is Trig gay? And people are talking about what Luke James is doing or what he did for money. This Trig, not Luke James. So please listen. Let's talk about the show. If people don't want to talk about these subjects, they shouldn't put this type of stuff in the show. What they put it in the show for? Okay, so I don't want to hear people say why you make a video about this or why you talk about this subject. This is part of the show. Make videos about the show. I don't think that he may look favorably on this. Maybe he'll come around. We'll see. I'm interested in the comments. What do you guys think? I'm Jay. I appreciate y'all's support. Don't forget to follow me on my podcast. Links is in the description box below. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.